Okay, good morning, everybody. My voice feels very soft. I'm very tired. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into our daily message, and I will go ahead and discuss part 6 of Samuel, 1 Samuel. Or would it be part 7? It would be part 7. Wow, okay. We've been making really good headway, so I am very, very proud of us. Let's see. Okay, alright. Sorry, I just had to catch up myself here. Alright, let's get into a quick daily message. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. Alright. Alright. Surah 11, line 58. It says here, so when our decree issued, we saved Hud and those who believed with him by special grace from ourselves. We saved them from a severe penalty. Okay, so this is closer to the beginning of the Qur'an, where we talk about Prophet Hud. I don't know if we can recall, but maybe the name sounds a little bit familiar. Let me see something real quick. Okay, so yeah, just as I recalled, I was thinking maybe there was a mention of him in the Bible, but there's not. Prophethood is only mentioned in the Quran due to the region and the time frame. But let's go ahead and talk about this real quick. Okay. Go ahead and read it one more time. Sorry, I'm moving in slow motion this morning. Okay, so when our decree was issued, we saved Hud and those who believed with him. By special grace from ourselves, we saved them from a severe penalty. Alright. So the main thing that sticks out to me here is the decree that's issued. So let's go ahead and just look up a definition of decree. It says to order something by decree or an official order issued by legal authority. I heard something the other day that was like Allah, kind of sounds like Allah, right? So we can give Allah this legal authority almost, just because his rules and his decree go ahead and order the earth and the things happening around the earth. So if we can recall, I'm sure you guys are seeing many videos and posts and excitement around the different solar and lunar events that have been and are taking place these next few days. And it's good to to have some interest, right? To at least know, what's going on. And without talking about too much the spiritual essence of these events, they certainly are significant, I would say, just because everybody's saying with the amount of time that's occurred before and after, very great. So they're rare, right? Rare events. So without attaching too much spirituality to it, we can definitely pay attention and use that as a symbol or a sign to look within ourselves. It's saying here, they were saved, right? Prophethood and those who believed were saved from a severe penalty. So we can gather that, this is a good time to reflect and to save ourselves, right? Of course, the Lord is the one that decrees these monumentous things, right? So looking to Him, believing in Him, and taking things internally as we move through these times, right? These rare times of self-reflection and shift, right? So consider yourself saved from a severe penalty, right? That's really the message that I have. Of course, others aren't so blessed or lucky, or, we talked about the good seed and the seed that was not inherently bad, but it fell onto rocky ground. It could not produce proper roots, proper footing, proper fruits, could not produce that. So it caused disobedience, and it caused all these symbols of rejection of the Lord. And with that rejection comes a severe punishment, right? I say severe, but a punishment. It says, if ye turn away, I at least have conveyed the message with which I was sent to you. My Lord will make another people to succeed you, and you will not harm him in the least, for my Lord hath care and watch over all things. So creation, as we know, the ordering, the creation, the issuing of decrees, right? Judgment, decision, that's all easy for the Lord. Especially here it says creation is easy, and other people will follow. So definitely good to be a part of those whose spirits and souls survive. If not your soul, your spirit, right? Not so much worrying about what's happening and what's going on with the physical body, but really getting in touch with your soul and your spirit, because that's the thing that lasts after this life. That's the thing that lasts beyond just this realm, right? So I'm not going to get too esoteric or anything like that. I'm sure it's things you've all heard before, but just, good time to go ahead and reiterate that, the Lord doth choose who he wants to save, and we can consider ourselves saved with the pure mode of belief and understanding, right? And keeping your heart open as well, right? Not closing it off, having a one-track mind, definitely keeping it open to all possibilities. So, yep. That's all I gotta say. I could go on, but let's go ahead and get into part 7 of 1 Samuel. I'll catch you guys back in just a moment. Title. Thank you for reminding me. I have to have my title on here.